over to their rivals in Manchester. They beat Crystal Palace by 2-1. A red card for Casemiro as well for grabbing who was it by the net? I can't remember exactly.
Hughes.
Casemiro grabbed someone by the... Who?
Hughes.
Oh, Hughes. Oh, bro. I thought you said Who's. I was like, what are you on about? But apparently, the reason he did that was because he spat on Anthony. I didn't see that. I didn't see the game properly, but apparently that's what happened. So if he gets a red card, shouldn't Will Hughes be getting a red card?
I didn't see anybody spitting, but yeah, if VAR wants to check that.
But they didn't. That's the thing.
I mean, football law, as from my generation, you don't raise your hands up at anybody.
No, you shouldn't.
Once you raise your hand up at anybody, they could get sent off.
That's when it gets sticky, isn't it?
Yeah, so he held his throat. It didn't look like it was vicious, but he held his throat.
Yeah.
It looked threatening, and they told him that's his first red card,
Yeah, well,
Apparently.
Interesting, really.
I saw the stats. Maybe it's wrong, but that's his first career red card. Imagine someone like Casemiro.
He just lost his head there and then.
But he was smiling.
Yeah, I know.
So I was like, what's going on, innit? Like, I feel...
something psychotic about that.
These last 2 games against Crystal Palace, he's really disappointed the Man United fans. He's really let them down because now he's going to miss 3 games. He could miss the League Cup final.
No, he's not going to miss that. He's not going to miss that, I don't think. Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to miss 3 games.
Yeah, he's missing 3 games.
That's important. Because that's their backbone in midfield.
Yeah, I know. Well, currently, Manchester United are 3rd.
Okay.
They are 42 points. Man City on 45.
And they're playing against Leeds this week.
Yeah. So do you reckon that a title charge is actually realistic for this football club? I personally don't think so, but I think Man United's want to think that they are when they're not. What do you reckon?
Fans or Man United as a club?
Bro, the fans all like, I remember before the Arsenal game, the fans were like, we're in this. Well, before the Palace game, they were a bit more, they were a lot more serious about that.
They're not in this. They should stick to their cup games, League Cup, FA Cup. They're not in this.
Yeah.
It's for the big boys.
Yeah.
They're not in this. They ain't got that consistency. And I'm not even trying to at them. They ain't got that consistency and they're not ready. You know what I'm saying? Now Casemiro's gone, we'll see if they're really... You see what I'm saying? When you lose a particular player, you see whether you're in this or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they want to be in it, win the matches and get in it. You know what I'm saying? Win the matches and get in it. They'll be thinking what they're thinking as a United fan. This is what they'll be thinking. Oh, Arsenal and Man City are going to play each other twice. Yeah. They're going to drop points. Yeah. We can win games. But they may not win games. Like some of them are even saying, oh, Olise's free kick now. If they had won that game,
they would be like,
they would have been close. But you still lost against us. You know what I'm saying? Like when you battled the big boy, you still lost. You beat Man City. But when you met the top of the table and the top of the table beat you. So are you really ready? I think you should focus on Barcelona. And no offense to them, but they're not ready.
Do you reckon they're going to win a title this season?
Title? Yeah. A trophy?
A trophy.
Yeah, they could win the League Cup.
Yeah?
That's a viable.
Well, they're in the League Cup. So
they
that's
could win
the
FA Cup.
Yeah.
They've got a high chance.
So a domestic double is on for them.
Why not? They ain't winning Europa. That's for sure.
That's your lot, yeah?
That's what we're taking. We're taking Europa. We're taking Europa.
Well, fair enough.
We're taking Europa in the league. So we're going to win is that continental double? What do you call that?
What's that?
Europa and Premier League.
No, that's just a double. It's a very B-Tech double, but it's a double.
I say a B-Tech
double. It's not the Champions League and Prem.
Bro, if you're not in the Champions League, you win.
No, of course you're not, but like... You should be. You should have been last season.
You should have been.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Coming for you.
Yeah. Okay. And then the last game that we're going to speak about is Manchester City. Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester City. Harry Kane, 200 goals in the Premier League. 260 for Tottenham. 267 for Tottenham overall. Yeah. Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I watched
I watched a bit of the game as well, the second half of it. Our worst player of the season, I think he was listening because he's like, why are these lot chatting rubbish?
Why are they talking? Emerson Royale said, what?
Yeah, for real.
Oz, I'm going to turn it up. What a game he played today.
Honestly, that £1 million is like, it's all gone onto that one game, innit, against Man City.
He was doing 1-2s. No, I said, what's going on with this guy?
I know, he was really good.
He turned it on. I'm not going to lie.
Should Tottenham fans be celebrating this win? Because this has just helped you lot.
A win's a win. Okay. The thing is, your rivals are going to benefit from it. That's all BS, bro.
Yeah.
Get 3 points on the table for your team. win all the matches. You think Tottenham wanted to lose that on purpose?
No, of course not.
Of course not. Win the match. Forget about helping us. Help
Especially
yourself.
with what's happening with Conte right now. It's
exactly. They want it for him. He's going through a lot.
Yeah,
we send our regards to him. He's going through a lot. So win the match for your manager.
Yeah.
Kane as well scored his 200th goal in the Premier League. Boom.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And I think Tottenham overall did play well as well. They were the better team by a mile.
Yeah.
Pep Guardiola has done it again where he's just overthinking a football game.
Yep.
It's not that difficult when you've got an A team and a B team on the bench.
Yeah.
Just play every single one of your good players. Why is Kevin De Bruyne not starting? Why is Rico Lewis in that midfield?
Is he midfield or wing back?
Supposedly he's a fullback, but he's in the midfield trying to boss the game as if he is Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin, you got the actual one on the bench. Why is he not starting? What is happening with Pep Guardiola this season?
Overthinking. All he wants to do is make Arteta a favour. I don't know. I've looked into it. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
does he want to win Champions League?
Well, that's the next thing. Because who have they got in the Champions League? Who have they got? Leipzig? Oh, okay. They got a favourable draw.
But then again, will he win the Champions League?
Nah, I don't know. This is the thing. Well, especially if this is the way they're playing and letting João Cancelo go on loan to Bayern. I think it might
Jesus
be.
and Zinchenko to Arsenal. Is it arrogance? What's going on, Pep?
Yeah.
You're going a bit mad here.
Yeah, because the João Cancelo being sent to Liverpool on Liverpool, well, we talk about them. Bayern Munich on loan was very crazy to me. It was where did that come from all of a sudden? I was very surprised by that.
Cancelo, he's not good enough to be, he's not good enough attackingly to be a winger. And he's not good enough defensively to be like a solid right. He's in between. Yeah. But the technique is there.
Yeah.
The technique is there. I don't know why I think they said he had a fallout with Pep.
Yeah, I heard that as well. There was
I don't know why.
It's because he wasn't starting a lot or something.
I mean,
but in the World Cup, he wasn't starting a lot as well. That just shows. I think for me, that shows that his performances maybe this season aren't as good as.
But for club to sell you mid-season.
Yeah, exactly. Especially 18 months ago, well, a year ago even. We were speaking about this guy being the best left back in the world. Yeah, he was in people's team of the seasons and stuff like that. Team of the year even.
Facts.
I'm just surprised about how he's just gone all wrong at Manchester City so quickly. I think there's going to be a new transition period for Man City now, though.
Another person that it went wrong for was Haaland. 0 shots on target, 0 shots.
Yep.
He did nothing.
Do you want to know how many chances that Manchester City created?
Shall I guess?
Yeah, go on.
2.
0. 0 big chances according to SofaScore.
0 big chances.
0 big chances. 0 big chances.
They're lying.
No, well...
Mahrez hit the bar, though.
Yeah, well...
Mahrez hit the crossbar.
Is that a big chance, or was that just because it was outside the box, a hit and hope? Well...
He was inside the box,
Edge of the box.
What do they mean by a big chance?
I don't know.
One-on-one?
Well, it must be. It must be like a big chance in terms of an open, like one-on-one with a keeper, sort of like...
It's subjective.
It's very subjective, but according to these lot, it wasn't really... That wasn't a big chance, apparently. It came off the crossbar, but yeah, no, you're right. I thought that was quite a big chance.
They're going through it, but if they want to win the Champions League, be my guest.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm not going to lie to you.
Still 5 points ahead.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing now. Do you reckon they're going to win the league? Well, actually, why am I asking you? I'm not going to ask. Ignore that question.
Ask me. Pretend I'm not wearing this shirt. Ask me.
Right.
I'm gonna give my non-biased view. Go on.
Okay. Do you reckon?
No, they're not going to win the league. They're not going to win the league.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, then. All right. I see what you're doing. All right. Fair enough. Not gonna lie to you. I thought maybe you were gonna be a bit more unbiased when you said that. But
you really thought.
I don't know why.
You really. All right. Let me try.
Go on.
All right, I'll try. Okay, I feel they've got a good chance because of their experience. But when we're dropping points and you're not taking advantage of that, then there's a real problem.
I think that shows a frailty within your side.
Yes,
you should Manchester City from a couple of seasons ago would have seen that as an opportunity.
They would have eaten up Tottenham.
Yeah.
But then again, they haven't won at this stadium ever.
No.
So maybe a psychological thing as well is affecting them.
Bit of juju.
I think, yeah, Yeah, maybe so. I think the matches we need to see is when they come face to face with Arsenal. What actually happens in those games? Then we'll see whether or not they can actually win the league. Because if Arsenal gets a win against them in any of those games, mentality-wise, Arsenal thinking, what, we've beaten our closest challengers. We've been in third place. But no one's on us. So I think those games, Pep needs to take them with all seriousness. Yeah. All seriousness. It's not a joke.
Fair enough. Yeah,
That's
you're
what
right.
I think.
Well, with Kane now joining the 200 club, there's a three Englishmen as well, by the way. That's pretty, like, maybe it's not interesting, but because English players don't really leave the Premier League at all, innit? They stay about. So maybe that's why we haven't seen any foreign
They
sort
don't
of
really
make
go
it
outside
out.
the country and get some sun.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's the thing. So my question to you is, who was the better striker out of the three of them? You've got Wayne Rooney, Alan Shearer, Harry Kane. Who's the best
better
one?
striker?
The best striker out
or
of the
better
three.
player?
All right, 2 questions then. All right, the first one. Who was the best striker out of the three? It's Alan Shearer for me. 260 goals. You can't just do that. And especially when you're injured for the majority of the time. Bro. And he can score different types of goals. If you look at his highlights of 260 goals, there's definitely a YouTube video of it, all of them.
I would say Shearer has the least tech out of all three.
He's just more British, like, you know.
He has the least tech. He has the least tech. Maybe aesthetically, yeah, but I would say the best striker, and I don't want to really say this, but the best striker out of all three of them was
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. Yeah.
He used to support Arsenal as well, just in case.
So,
but I'll say the best striker out of three of them, Harry Kane, just because of the fact the amount of goals he scored in such a short period.
Yeah. Like, I think, no, that's right as well, but I think he's going to reach the 260. He's definitely good. Like, how old is he now? 29? 28, 29?
Yeah, 30. Give him 30. Give him 30. Is he? Yeah. Going to reach 260 with no trophies won.
Okay, all right, yeah. So that's the second question. Well, we did the second question. So the third question then.
Second question, the best
the better player. The better player.
Rooney's the better player out of all of them.
To be doing what he was doing from 16.
What?
From 16 to where he went. Yeah, you're right. Wazza is definitely the better one.
He tormented me when I was young.
No,
he tormented my team when I was young. All respect to him.
Oh my
All respect to Wayne Rooney, man.
Because, well, all right, fair enough. I think we both agree on that. Yeah. So what about my next question then? Harry Kane. Yeah. Obviously, he's going to have this 200 club record, broken Tottenham's goal scoring record as well. He could reach 260 maybe. He could reach it.
Yeah, he's got 30 goals in each season to get there, yeah.
Yeah. Possible. So is all of that worth it to be missing out on the Premier League?
Missing out on the Premier League or missing out on a trophy?
Missing out on the Premier League title. Any trophy. All right, any trophy whatsoever. Do you think getting all these goals makes up for not having a trophy to his name?
It depends on how you as an individual. If you believe in more personal and individual achievements, as in terms of in comparison to a team, then if that's what he wanted in his career, to be the best striker in the world, in his team, score all the best goals, he should be happy with himself. That's because that's what you did. But football is a team sport, and football is about showing what medals you've got. When you get to the grand age of 80 and your grandchildren ask you, oh, Granddad, you were a footballer, where are your medals? And you're showing them golden boots and, oh, I was the highest goal scorer on this. I mean, it kind of like...
You'll get a trophy for that, I guess.
You get a trophy, but you didn't get a winner's medal. What did you actually win? You achieved those goals. You won the golden boot. You achieved scoring these many goals, but you didn't really win. I think personally, as a player, if I was playing football, I would like Alan Shearer. He can talk because he's got one Premier League. If not, we'll be like, yo, you scored 260 for what? Like you need to.
For what? What are you actually?
You scored 260 for what? So at least he has a Prem.
What did them goals contribute towards? Innit? Yeah, one of them ones.
Name me Harry Kane's most important goal. You can't think of one because he doesn't have a winning goal to win a trophy.
Did he score in the Ajax game?
Bro,
I know Lucas did.
He didn't score. Lucas scored a hat-trick. He didn't score. So I think Kane right now, he misses opportunity to leave Tottenham to Man City. But he could still leave. He still has a chance to salvage it. We know he's a goal scorer now. If I was Kane, I would move to a club where I know that, okay, cool, they could win something. There's a chance of them winning something. There's a chance of them winning something. Try and you don't even need to put your all in it anymore. No. Because you scored your goals. We know you're good. Now you just need to play around, tap a bit, get a medal. Get a medal. Just get a medal.
I agree.
Come on.
Yeah, I agree. Because I think personally, trophies mean more than being breaking goal records.
If that's your way inclined, yeah.
Yeah, if you look at Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, Wazza.
Yeah, Wazza Rooney. He is England's top goal scorer of all time.
Harry Kane's going to break that soon.
Yeah, Harry Kane will break that soon, of course. Yeah. Man United's greatest goal scorer of all time as well. I think he's up there.
Yeah.
But he's got the trophies. But this is a but. When Manchester City came calling, he was like, "Oh, they're gonna win trophies. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try jump ship. I'm gonna try jump ship. Even if he doesn't care about like." Obviously he cares about their goals, but when trophies come calling, they're their first priority.
It's about the trophies.
It's all about the trophies in football. It doesn't matter if you got 300 goals. It doesn't matter if you got 300 goals. It does not matter. A trophy means a lot more to a football player than the amount of goals you score, I think, personally. Because you got Pascal Sigon, who's got a trophy to his name.
Why are you atting my boys?
Yeah,
why are you atting my boys?
He's not a good player.
Why are you atting my boys? Why didn't you say someone else?
Oh, Nastasic. You got Nastasic with a Premier League title for Manchester City.
Yeah, you got Romero with a World Cup medal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Mustafi World Cup medal.
Oh my, actually, you're right. Thank you for reminding me of something. You're right. Yeah.
They can go home and show their children that, I'm a winner.
Yeah, exactly. Like they've got something to prove that they have done something bigger than actually themselves in winning these trophies, which is why I say personally to Harry Kane, leave Tottenham. Go get a trophy.
Exactly.
You're a top goal scorer at Tottenham. I think that would be definite for another couple years.
It's a no-brainer.
For a couple decades, I mean. It's a no-brainer for me as well.
I think Yaya Toure, this is beside the point, but I think he's cursed Guardiola like fully. Cursed him, told him, he ain't gonna win the Champions League. He hasn't won the Champions League yet.
Yeah.
And now Yaya Toure that works for Tottenham.
Yeah.
You think you can come to the stadium and win a match? Yaya said no.
Wherever Yaya is, speaking that Yaya Neezy does. There's no one that Guardiola can't do anything around him.
Can't do nothing, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But I want to talk about one sort of chink in Tottenham's armour that might stop them from getting top 4 this season, I think. Because I still think they're going to miss out at maybe.
Okay.
All right. And the person I'm going to talk about is Christian Romero. Okay? I think Christian Romero is a very liability of a defender.
Liability kind of.
Yeah, he is too much of a liability of a defender because what he keeps doing is just going into these rash tackles.
Yeah.
And he's just making it like worse for himself. And then he gets a second yellow. Like obviously it was in the 86th minute or something. But he just reminds me of should I say it?
Say it.
Nah.
Say it.
All right, this will be the clickbait. Christian Romero is the Argentinian Shkodran Mustafi.
Wow.
He is. I don't rate him as highly as probably like he is amongst Mustafi's.
Mustafi, you know.
Yeah. Bro, I think that he's got mistakes in his game just as much as Mustafi does. And his rash tackles were just as much as Mustafi does.
Mustafi's got a beard.
Yeah, bro. And the other thing is, I think is him being Argentinian is working in his favour. If he wasn't from Argentina, if he was from, Bradford down that way, he's gonna up that way. He's gonna be playing in like not as high as standards.
So you don't rate him?
Don't rate him. Don't really like him as a defender. Don't really like how he defends. Don't think I don't know. There's just something about him that I do not like, and he just reminds me of Mustafi, and I just never like that about him.
Put some respect on Mustafi, you know.
Nah, man. him and them two can go play down there.
Mustafi's an FA Cup winner, you know. Don't play around with Mustafi.
Of course. It wasn't thanks to him. That was more.
Shkodran.
He's got to thank.
Shkodran.
He's got to thank Aaron Ramsey for that for FA Cup more than anyone else, bro.
Mustafi could go home and say, "Look at what I won." Kids.
Yeah, but that's the Premier League roundup.
Yeah.
Our second stage of this podcast is going to be looking at the mid-season predictions. All right. We're going to predict now that the transfer window's over.
Yeah.
We've had a managerial change, which I think has had the biggest sort of checkmate impact, or whatever you want to say.
We're doing winner, top 4,
winner, and relegation free.
Right,
okay.
Cool.
We've done all the other stuff in terms of best player and stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to go look at that, that's last week's episode.
Don't click on that.
Yes, exactly. So we'll start off. I think we'll start from the bottom top, right? So we'll go with the relegation sides first.
Ooh.
Who do you reckon is going to get relegated now? Obviously, we've had Sean Dyche change. You've got Southampton, Bournemouth, Everton, Leeds, West Ham, Wolverhampton and Leicester realistically looking like they might be going down. This is, I think, the biggest pool of teams that are likely to go down this season.
Yeah.
Who are your three? Who are you looking at?
Bournemouth. I don't think they're consistent enough. Southampton, because I don't like the way their manager was talking recently.
What's he saying?
He was trying to blame other people for what's going through. Like, it's not his fault.
Like what?
That they should check what he did at Luton, that he's a credible manager. Talking of Was.
I think that's more bigging himself up because Nathan Jones is his name, I think.
Yeah, do the job first.
Well, yeah, of course.
You're right talking about just get the job done. But
to be able to do what he did on a low budget in the Championship for a team that Luton.
Yeah, but it's the big prem.
No, I know.
Different.
Yeah, I know, but I think the signings they made in January were all right.
They did.
Sulemana is one of the probably highlights of that Ghana side in the World Cup.
I think Nacho or Nacho, the 6'7" Nigerian striker. That's the only reason why I'm thinking, okay, they've signed some all right players. Maybe they won't, but I'm gonna give it them to get relegated. So Southampton, Bournemouth, and last one is tough because I had Everton.
Well, you got Everton on 18 points. Leeds are on 18 points. West Ham are on 19 points. Wolves on 20. Leicester on 21. The reason I laugh at West Ham is because they shouldn't be down there.
I'll say Wolves then, but they've got a world-class manager.
Well, Wolves don't look like they're going to be going down, I feel.
Damn, but do West Ham look like they're going to be going down? Moyes?
Under Moyes.
Give it Moyes at the end of the season.
Don't give it to Moyes. Give it Moyes at the end of the season. No. Bro, West Ham fans right now want him gone.
Disgrace. You got there on the technicality of a legend.
Not this time round, but like I said this before, I'll say it again with David Moyes. He can't manage big players. No, not that. He can't manage big players. He's not been able to do it since God knows when.
So West Ham go down and then
I don't think West Ham go down. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he can't manage big players. They need to look at a new manager for the next season. Oh, all right. So Southampton, Bournemouth for the definites.
Yeah.
I want to say Everton, but I really can't because of Sean Dyche.
I can't, bro. He's on it.
But the team I'm thinking is Leeds. But I love Leeds
Leeds play good football, yeah.
Leeds, they play really good football. I love the way Leeds play. I love the players. Tyler Adams and Mark Rocco in that double pivot.
They play good football.
They are good. Them two are good players. I'm not going to lie.
That's another team that signed more players than they have won matches.
Yeah, no, that's right. I think Jesse Marsh, he had a very good impact in terms of transfers. Yeah, I think Jesse Marsh had a good impact in terms of transfers that they had. They Leeds obviously lost to Nottingham Forest 1-0, which I think was interesting. I thought that maybe that's a game that they might try to kick off and maybe try and get out of this relegation bout, but I might think Leeds are going to go down.
Okay, so this is Leeds, Bournemouth.
Southampton.
Mine is Southampton, Bournemouth, and did I even pick?
No, you didn't pick, bro. You need to pick now. This is the thing. Do you go Leicester? But Leicester they look okay, but then they look very leaky as well.
I'm going to stick with Wolves.
Wolves?
I'm going to go Wolves.
I think that's the biggest shout out of all the teams you could have said, man.
I'm going to go Wolves.
Okay. All right. We'll see when it comes to the end of the season.
I've seen them play this season. They're horrible.
Who, Wolves? Yeah, they play like very like football. Like, I don't want to see that stuff. But yeah, fair enough. But I think their manager will be enough to keep them up. Okay. Yeah, they got some interesting players as well. Pablo Sarabia, I'm surprised they even managed to get it from PSG.
Links, innit?
Yeah, of course.
Gracias, mi amigo.
Yeah, one of them ones. All right, what about the top? All right, how should we do this? Do you want to do top 4 or we could do the top 5?
Winner, then...
We'll do...
Winner, then the top 3. So top 4...
Who do you?
Or you say who you want, like first, second, third. Who do you? First, Arsenal.
Of course.
Second, Manchester City.
Okay.
Third, Man United. Fourth.
That's the big question. Who is it? Who do you reckon?
I'm gonna go a bit different with this one. Tottenham.
Really? Okay. Why Tottenham though?
They may gather a bit of pace.
They know the manager that they know the manager that's they got a manager that knows how to sort of get themselves out. That's what I was trying to say.
I want to be different with it. Normally I would have said Newcastle, but I'm just thinking it's maybe a bit too early for Newcastle. So I'll give it Tottenham. Experience-wise, I'll give it Tottenham.
I'm going to go Newcastle, Man United, Man City, Arsenal. Well, not in from fourth to first. Sorry, I've done mine fourth to first. So Arsenal first, Man City second.
Oh, you think we're going to win the league?
Newcastle, yeah. I think you're going to win it.
Wow.
And then I'm going to go, Man United third, and then Newcastle fourth. I think that's how it's going to be.
Yeah.
Personally.
That's it, solid.
Yeah.
So where do you think Chelsea's going to finish?
Chelsea, they're going to be like 6th or 7th.
You think they're going to be Europa?
6th or 7th, one of them ones, yeah.
Liverpool Europa?
No European competitions for them.
Well, for Chelsea, conference?
Yeah, maybe conference, yeah. Conference, because Chelsea currently, they're 9th, so they got all to play for really in this end of the season.
So who's going to make Europa? Brighton and who?
Brighton and maybe Fulham. Brighton and Fulham, maybe.
All right. Lovely stuff.
There we go. That's another episode done. We hope you enjoyed that one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Follow us on every social media platform that's going.
Yeah.
We've made some big numbers in this past week in terms of some of them. So just a quick well done to us for that.
Spotify and Apple coming soon.
Yeah, definitely coming soon.
Get me.
Like, subscribe, and peace.
Yeah.
50